Hello, Rebecca. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. This is me in the basement just trying to get a little orientation where we're at. There's the clean outs. Um, Typical PVC setup right there. This is the main sewer stack dropping down. The purple stuff that you see is primer. You put that on before you glue up the sections of pipe. Completely normal. I pulled my camera out of the truck, a couple minutes before putting it into the sewer line here. It was cold outside, obviously, this morning, so this is just a little bit of condensation on the camera lens. That's why it's all foggy. Don't worry. I'm turning on some cold water in the utility sink right there. In a minute, when the water gets down the pipe, I can wash off my camera lens and we get a much clearer picture. Give it a 15-20 seconds or so, and we'll get to that point. Here comes the water, and there we go. Simple as that. Clean is a relative term, and for a sewer pipe, I would say this is a relatively clean sewer pipe. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. Because the sections are glued together, you're not going to have to worry about root intrusion or anything like that. All the connections are solid. PVC pipe is smooth walled on the inside. It doesn't corrode, it doesn't get bumpy or anything like that, so it's not going to catch any paper products. It's not going to readily collect anything. I would avoid anything like bacon grease or cooking fat or anything like that. I wouldn't put that down the drain. But beyond that, you will be fine for a long while with this pipe. So we'll push along. There are some twists and turns, but nothing that's out of the ordinary. It's normal, a normal setup. Yeah, nothing that slowed me down at all. No offsets or bumps or anything like that that would create any kind of problems or hitches here. Progressively, what will happen as we go along, especially as we get closer towards the city connection, the pipe will start to go down and down. It'll start to angle down, and then the final drop into the pipe, it's nearly a vertical drop. You'll see it in the water. Obviously, the water is going to be at the bottom of the pipe. I don't use a self-leveling camera head, so wherever the water is, that's obviously where the bottom of the pipe is. Now, I'm running a fairly decent amount of water through that utility sink. So if there were issues, low spots, bellies in the pipe, anything like that, basically we would go underwater. It would hold enough water where it would block the view of the camera. So no issues with that. And we're going to start to drop right here. You can see the water starting to flow over the camera head. That's an indication that we're dropping almost straight down at this point. And that's the city connection right there. I'm going to turn off the water. It'll take a while because it's got to travel 120 plus feet to get to where the camera head is. I'll push into the connection. I don't want to drop down. There's the final drop. This is clay, and that is right there, just towards the top of the screen. That's the city main line flowing past. Little bit of a challenge. I obviously don't want to drop into that for a number of reasons, but did have a little problem pulling back out, but eventually got over that lip right there. I'm going to film the return trip. If you want to watch the trip back, feel free to. As always, please reach out to me with any questions.